What's going on? What's going on? Oh, come
Pick up the
on,
microphone
listen.
here. Savage AF, man. You know what it is. That's what's going on, man.
Yeah,
Black Pedro. Shang is right over here to my
yo, what's
virtual
up,
right.
y'all?
You know what it is, man.
And by the
Savage
way,
AF.
I just want to start off with comedy's dying, America's dying. But you know what? Have a good day.
Yeah, yeah. No, that I was just gonna say we're here to bring joy, laughter,
Yeah,
and cheer to the world.
there's a
Uh
lot of cheer.
Savage
I'd
AF,
like to hit
man.
somebody with a chair, one of those
Yeah.
little white
Forget,
folding chairs.
forget your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be cursing in 3 minutes and about 50 seconds. In
50
the
seconds,
meantime,
3 minutes, 50 seconds, but it'll be coming.
in between
Oh, yeah,
time, yeah, we're
yeah.
coming at you. We, we're that show that gives you politics, hot topics, current events, and an I don't give a fluff kind of style.
You say fluff with such fervor.
Fury,
Fury, fervor. I don't use that word. I don't know how many people
fervor.
use the word fervor, but if you have, you're doing too much. And I did too much just now.
No, but
So,
show your vocabulary, brother.
all right,
Flex
man.
flex that
You know what?
thesaurus on
Slapatopolis is a place that I want to
them.
take people to, which is a
Yeah.
place called Slapatopolis, where you basically just slap the feces out
Atop
of
the head.
people, right, atop of their head. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got some people already jumping in the feet fast. Lady, Hazel, May, Breezy, JJ already
Yeah.
here. What's
Uh,
going on, y'all?
And if you don't know, now you know. Savage AF, we are here for you Monday through Friday,
Monday through
3
Friday.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Sometimes stuff happens.
Yeah.
And that's live simultaneously on
Yes.
YouTube, Facebook, and now both of our Instagrams. Black Pedro in the corner of Shang's screen, you see that
IG,
comedian Shang.
Instagram. And listen, if you see the thing scrolling on the bottom, that must be telling you something. We're not scrolling to let you know the NASDAQ. We're letting you know what is going on. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. You can check us on that too. Make sure you go there and do what you got to do, not only for your country, but to save your family because it got them in the trunk. And then, yeah, I'm not playing. So subscribe to the
Absolutely.
goddamn channel.
Wow.
You
Now,
see what
Shang,
it did?
Shang, you cursed a little early there.
I said, God. Oh, okay. That's not. Is goddamn considered cursing?
I guess I don't know. And we have the word damn on the screen right now. So
Yeah. So I think we'll be fine.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you got thumbs. How many people got thumbs? If you ain't got thumbs, we ain't talking to you. We ain't talking to the thumbless muff. We talking to the regular thummy people.
Thumbed up.
Like if you thumbed up, use your thumbs. Give us a thumb up on our channel.
You
Thumbs
know
help.
what? And now that I think about it, Shane, technically, you wouldn't actually need thumbs to give us a thumbs up.
Oh, wow. You know what?
Yeah, bro. So actually, that's
Man,
for
you're going a
everybody,
little too
man.
deep too soon. And
I'm
and
sorry,
even
man.
and even our little white baby said,
He's like, whoa, Dro, you
"Whoa,
too woke today.
yeah." Even Cat Williams go, "I couldn't have figured that one out myself, brother. I don't know."
Negro, what? Listen, man, over on Instagram, my Instagram at Black Pedro, I see Joe Hustle. Listen to Lewis 3. What up, Trey? Wendy Brown's Productions. I am
Yeah, we got a lot of
Desire.
people.
I think that is Hood
I got one
Jesus.
called
Okay, well, bless you.
STR8 straight underscore forward. What's up? You denial 510. Deny is it? Oh, Denali. I said
Okay.
denial. All right, man. Hey, man, I can't read.
Hey,
Shut up,
man, wake up,
everybody.
brother. You can't
You know,
live in denial.
Beverly Watson, what's up? What's up with y'all? Yo, tell your people, other people to jump on. And if you do jump on, make sure you do this. Okay, I know you think we were done with it, but we're not. Do you have Instagram? If you're watching us on Instagram, you know we got Instagram. And that means you got Instagram. But if you don't have Instagram, you get Instagram and you follow at
Bing, bing, bing.
Black Pedro.
That's
And
right.
I'm not talking about yesterday or the day before yesterday. I'm
Right
talking
now.
about today, goddammit.
Right now.
And if you don't do it, I swear to God, break into your house, take my balls, rub them on your bread, put the bread back in neatly. So when you eat a sandwich, you taste my salty balls.
Mm,
Fuck y'all if you don't goddamn follow us. And at Comedian Shang,
that's what it
please
is.
follow us. And on Threads, goddamn it. And if you don't follow us on Threads, which is at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, fuck y'all. You know what? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you the little. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just am in in a sad state, and I
I
feel
I
like,
will not rub my balls on your bread. I
yeah,
promise
I
you.
mean, yo, but that would be, yeah. They go,
But I
baby,
will throw shit at your window and then run
yeah.
away.
Why is this bread so moist and salty?
Sourdough, sourdough.
You know why?
All right. Also,
Pedro rubbed his balls on it.
some of y'all are delinquent and have been kicked off of YouTube and maybe even Instagram as well. But there's always Facebook. They'll take anybody. Savage A dot F dot. You see it above our
Yeah,
heads? It's above us.
it's
Savage
above
A
us.
dot F
It's
dot
right
on
there.
Facebook. That's how you
Hey
find that.
man, hey man, let me tell you something, okay, about this show. For the people that get offended by us, and because we use a certain vernacular, do we use certain verbiage?
Brother,
Two
the
V words.
whole
That's two V words.
thesaurus.
Yeah.
Thesaurus.
If you can't handle it, you know what I'm saying? You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna break into your house. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take your toothbrush. I'm gonna rub it in my butt cheeks really hard, so I can get a good scrub. I'm gonna put it right back. Then I'm gonna sneak out your house. Wake up in the morning, you're gonna be brushing my ass.
Treehead said Facebook is the first place to kick people off. That sounds like a
Oh,
personal
we've
problem,
been
Treehead.
flagged.
We know you're a violent woman, so
Yeah. and-
LG, Breezy JJ's, Rain of Love. I see all y'all
yeah.
out there.
By the way, what does LG stand for?
Lots of guns.
Lots of guns.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
know what
another
that
violent
stands for.
person.
I just
It's all good though.
somebody
Nikki
said,
Eyes, I see you over on Instagram. Listen, if you're on my Instagram and you haven't followed at Comedian Shang, do that. SHANG. And vice
yes,
versa. If you're on Shang's Insta and you're not following me, get at your boy
yeah,
at Black
follow
Pedro.
everybody on my feed. Follow Black Pedro. It's at Black Pedro. And if you don't, you already know the consequences and the ramifications,
And the
repercussions for fucking with
repercussions.
our cornbread.
This is
End of the
cornbread.
day, I'm saying I will come over there and because you know why? I'm chipping somebody's tooth. I'm just telling you. If you don't start following us, our show is better than half these other fucking shows, other than Club Shay Shay. I gotta admit, they did 52 million views off of one thing with Cat. Props. But I'm saying, other than them, we're better than them.
Wow. I just try and stay within myself
No,
and
we're
just
not better
do
than
my
them.
best to be me at all times. And the pills help. That being said, y'all, Savage AF, man. Listen, we're gonna
Let me tell you something before we get into the show.
Right.
One person said, which is Eric Hawk 45, said that I was the truth. I guess. But then somebody else called Superhood Demon Slayer said, "Who the fuck are these niggas?"
Exactly.
Man, you know what? Do you know every person out there in the world doing it? I can name 3 fucking musicians right now that you don't know nothing about that all have sold out Wembley Stadium. So you don't just because you don't know it, don't mean it's not happening. Just because when a tree falls in the forest and you ain't there, does it mean the tree didn't fall? It did fall. You just couldn't hear it because you wasn't in the forest. But if you keep talking shit, I'm gonna drag you out of the forest and you're gonna find out. You know what? You
Oh
look
shit.
at my face.
Where's the
Look at my
music,
face.
dog?
Little
Where's
light
the
skin,
music?
little light skin. I'm a light skinned nigga, but guess what? You know what city I'm from?
Shit.
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out, and you will find out that I am not the one to push the wrong way. And you better
just breathe it in, Shang. All right. Just breathe it in, bro. It's all
Okay.
good. Don't let them get you, man. Don't let them take you out of your good space, man. All right. There we go. All right. We both have our triggers. Hey, I'm sure you do too. But this
now
is
he called
Savage
me a
AF.
white man. He called me a white man. Oh yeah, you know what? I am a white man. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, you dirty goddamn black bastards. I'm gonna put you back over the fucking border. The border of Africa, where you came from.
Yep. Savage
I love
AF,
trolls.
y'all.
I love trolls.
Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. You know we don't give a fuck. All right, let's get into today's show. Because
let's get into the
yeah, let's actually do a show, and then we'll get
show.
even more fuckery going on.
It'll be a lot of fuckery. I'm in a fuckery. Fuck the world.
All right, man. So we're gonna end today's show. It is Tuesday, January 16th.
You guys sing it, man.
2024 in the time-space continuums. We're gonna end today's show with the Shangry. And the coon tune is playing a song. And a 1 and a 2. That's your Shangry for today. We're gonna get into that coon tune. Coon tune. That being said, before we get into that, Black Pedro popping today. I'm gonna bring y'all one word. We're gonna talk about it. Grit.
Yeah. Wow.
But before we get into that, Savage AF man,
Savage.
we have that question for you today. Motherfucker, say what?
What? What?
What?
I hate the world.
I got a sheriff for y'all out there who wants to keep the good prisoners,
Yeah.
and
I wonder what color they are.
you wouldn't believe why. But before we get into that, Savage AF again.
Comedian
It's
Jimmy
Tuesday.
Jimmy Two Twice is in here.
There you go, Jimmy Twice. Listen, it's January 16th, 2024.
Yes.
Yesterday was the Iowa caucus. We're in this huge
Yeah.
election year. It's the
The
last year
election
of
sucks. Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
I forgot to toast to that. Cheers to the last year of
Yeah,
America
this
as
is
we
it.
know
So pack your bags. I'm moving to some other country, or I'm gonna start
Or-
the Civil War. I'm gonna pop it off. Y'all been
It's
wanting to
coming
talk
to you,
shit to us.
Shane.
Yeah, they've been wanting to talk shit to us about starting a civil war. Well, let's do it. That's like you go up to the motherfucker you know that might put hands on you, and then you talk shit to them. Then you're surprised that they put
And
hands
then they
on you.
stand up and you're
Yeah,
like,
and then you go,
I
oh,
couldn't tell
hey
you it's
man, look,
7-2.
hey
Shit.
man, look, man, I've been drinking. I ain't really myself lately.
Yeah, come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, like,
How you doing?
hey,
But yeah, so yesterday was the Iowa caucus, and your boy Trumpty Dumpty Diddly Do set a whole new record and beat Ron DeSantis came in a distant 30.2nd place. So fuck you, Iowa. Unless you follow us, then we'll fuck with you. But
yeah,
what the fuck, man? But no, this is no surprise. I'm not naive. We know the
no, it
landscape.
is a surprise. That it is. You know, I'm gonna tell you why it's a surprise.
You think that what is it, the gap or
Absolutely
what?
a surprise, and this is a surprise. You got to look at it from this perspective, and actually, there's this perspective. Iowa is whiter than the whitest of all white. If you've seen white, you don't know white until you've seen Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa is the whitest people with the whitest mentality, and they white. And guess what? 50% are the only people that rock with Trump. That means 50% of the whitest place that is one of the most conservative areas didn't rock with him. 50% of them said, fuck that. I'd rather go with DeSantis or Nikki Haley. So that means that
So you're looking at it like that. Like
I'm
it
looking at it
wasn't
like
a
that.
majority. It was
It
a
wasn't a
lion's share of the
majority.
vote.
You
Well,
should, as
no,
white
I
as
thought
Iowa
he got
is,
51%.
he got 50%. He got 50%. And Iowa is
But
the
it was like
whitest.
50.9.
Yeah, 50.9. He should have had 90.9 as white and crackerlicious. These motherfuckers are.
Okay.
They are so white and crackerlicious. Why wouldn't they fucking just snowball these motherfuckers? But he didn't. So that means even with his insanity and 91 indictments, and
Oh yeah.
he's in court today.
Four indictments, 91 counts.
Four indictment, 91 counts. He's in court today dealing with the sexual. They said I'm not gonna say
He
grape.
redefamed
He redefamed the woman that he already
E. Jean
lost.
Carroll after already being found liable for sexual assault.
This baby man, this little bitch ass baby man
That's called
actually
a
did
maybe.
that. A a man bee. You let me tell you something. This motherfucker he's still dealing with this because he doesn't have control issues. He should have just shut the fuck up after the $5 million he lost the first time. But instead, the next day he says something bad about her, he defames her, and now they're gonna fucking lose. They're gonna lose more money. Iowa's white as fuck.
The votes
And
are
he
in.
only
Jimmy
got
Twice
50%. He only got 50%.
now listen. Now this was a point I was going to bring up, and you got us in here. We have a misadverb. I'm going to call you the person of pronouns. Me, you. Didn't only 7% of eligible voters vote in the Iowa caucus? So he only got 52% of 7%. I don't know about that 7% number. That what I heard was that 110,000 people came out to vote in Iowa this year,
Yeah.
whereas there was 180 thousand in 20
You
in
know what?
2020. So and somebody noted that as the base dwindling. I think you also have to factor in there's poor weather in the area right now.
Oh yeah,
Um,
but you know what? But hold up,
but
it's poor weather. But
but
these snow monkeys came out. They came out for him, and that's what you.
are you talking about the albino crickets?
Yeah, I'd say it, but they call us monkeys. I'm a racist. I call y'all snow monkeys, and then I'm get the fuck out of here. I'm so sick of y'all. Listen, this is the thing. I look at it from that standpoint. That means not as many people came out. Okay, you said sorry, it was 15%. Well, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is he's trying to act like, oh, and then he lied and said he won in 2016, and he didn't. Actually, Ted Cruz won, and he's a
Iowa?
lying,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a lying piece of shit. His
Well, that's when he
and
started.
his
Listen, in 2016, he was calling. At first, he was like, "Oh, this is rigged," and then he got the lead, and he's, "Oh, no, we good, we're
yeah.
good." Over on my IG, Brown's production says Trump is only doing all this to stay out of going to jail. No
I think
doubt.
you're right. Whoever said that, you're absolutely right because this is his primary reason that he's doing it. But it's not to blame him for not trying to stay out of jail because that's what people would do. I'm blaming his followers. This motherfucker he's a sexual abuser and you're still rocking with him. He got all of these cases on his ass and you're still rocking with him. That shows me your character, you dumb bitches. I hope y'all all get syphilis in your left eye pocket
Mm.
and it drip into your nose and your nose start bleeding and then fall down some steps.
No, start
I'm
bleeding,
sick of
fall down
trying to.
stuff. Okay.
I'm so sick of us catering to these idiots. They're idiots, and
Uh,
you know what they said? Hillary Clinton said, "All the deplorable." That's what the fuck they are.
you can't say
Anybody
that.
else?
You can't
Yeah,
say that if you're
yeah,
running
they
for
are, man.
president. You
And
need some of them votes. You need some of those
you know
votes.
what? And they
Uh,
women, all they women's ugly.
Aunt May 20 says, and listen, by the way, if you're over on our IGs and you want to get, because our comment section stays pretty active.
It
So
stays very active.
you can
Yeah.
come on over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Aunt May 20 says 104,000 voted. They act like it was millions. I heard it was 110, Aunt May, but either way, it is, I think, like Shank said, it represents this swath of America that's like, you know, uh, very, very, very white, right?
Very, very white.
And yeah, so I think it just showed that even though most of the people may not have actually wanted Trump, he did
He still
he
won.
did beat the next guy by
But
a mile.
yeah,
So
baby man, because DeSantis can't even smile right without it cracking or something in his skull. His skull,
he
like
reminds me. He reminds me of Data on Star Trek Next
yeah,
Generation,
yeah,
like when he would
good
go through
reference.
emotion
It's just, yeah,
stimulations and
it's
shit.
bullshit. And the bottom line is, how is it this small portion of America gets to dictate anything to anybody else in America? South Dakota, North Dakota, all y'all can eat a planet of dicks. There's no reason you should have this much power over New York or California, which primarily gives the most money to all you other little cheap ass fuck your relative states.
I think we got the receipts.
All of them. If
We got the receipts.
California and New York fund you little backward Billy Goat face bitches,
Mm,
say that twice.
well, there you go. Uh, yeah. So, I'm about.
Okay, Nelson, no,
Pardon
you're
me.
right.
Yeah.
Nelson Leroy 9329 says what's happening is that the minority is going to be the majority soon, and they just scared. That's all. Okay, well then, but they always
We
talk
call
about
that the Great Replacement Theory, which we
first off,
believe is being implemented by space lasers, implemented by certain peoples in order to replace us and pass. Where's my tiki torch? Anyways, you will not
man,
replace us.
you and your boys.
Oh, there they go. Oh, my
Look, you
friends.
and your boys. Think about it. We're in a country where this dude said
Love them
that
dudes.
there's good people on both sides when he was referencing to Nazis, and this country and white people who are so tribal. They're so tribal and they're so like down for what that is instead of what's right and wrong. They're going to rock with this dude. You know why? because when you're not around, they smell their daughter's panties.
Wow, that is weird.
They're
Mike Johnson, I
creepoids.
think Mike Johnson has an app for that. Damani Jones, I see you in the building. Stay warm in Houston. It's freezing down there. It
Oh
was
yeah.
hot. It was hot last week when Michigan was winning that national championship
Ah,
down there. What up, though?
okay.
What
I knew
up,
that
though?
he's gonna
I
find a
ain't
way
even
to
gonna put
slip.
it on, but it's right here.
Did
I
you get
had it
the
on
Did you get
deck.
the thing I sent you in IG from the other comic that lost his shit on there?
Oh
I
no, I
sent
gotta
you a
see that.
message in IG. Well, you never look at your fucking messages.
I do every
Pedro
3 months
don't
or
check
so.
his
It's like
messages.
a quarterly
Yeah,
report.
I know, but he don't check his messages. He don't look at the shit because you know what? Because Pedro, as smart as he is, as a Princeton graduate, is frightened of the internet.
It's just too many
It's too
messages,
much
man.
shit. And now there's a new app coming out called Slaptastic that I'm putting out where you
Bam.
pick people that you want to slap the shit out of. Now I know I'm gonna be on that list, and I'm trying to think. I've always been a nice person, and Pedro makes fun of me because I'm nice to other comics, I'm nice to new comics. I try to help people. And you know what's gonna happen? Everybody get into business in 2024.
The
You know,
business.
everybody, y'all. Yeah. And I'm old, so guess what? I'm gonna slide in your mama's DMs, people.
Yeah, man. Yep, yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Stay
sorry.
tuned to Monty Jones. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But for now, we saw that clearly. Yeah, this is gonna be Biden versus Trump somehow, some way. Like I said
Well,
the other
no,
day.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. But like I said the other day, it doesn't matter. I think it's over. Cheers to America. We tried. It was
Well,
good, right?
democracy is over. If you look at the situation, democracy is over. This is
Globally, too, by
globally.
the way.
And even other countries, check this out. Other countries are concerned about it because they're feeling like they can't trust Americans. They can't trust Americans. They can't, even though I don't think we should be giving as much money as we're giving to Ukraine. I'll say that honestly. Because when you ignore all of the stuff that's going on in America that we could be fixing here, you give all that money to them, but you have Black Americans that have contributed. And when we even bring up reparations, we get shit on. Well, that was a
That
long time
means
ago. Well, you know what? If I bought a car a long time ago, say I bought a car 3 years ago, and I still have to make payments,
mhm,
I can't say, well, man, I bought that car a long time ago. But what you still sweating me for? Shut the fuck up. It still matters.
contractually.
Yeah, contractually.
Now
And now on,
you could theoretically you could live on the run out to Trump.
yeah,
Stay aware. You know what I mean. Never stay in one place
yeah, but
twice.
the Iowa
Change
caucus,
your life. Change your name.
young Aaron said, but what does Cat think about?
He's too busy running 40-yard dash times.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, he's the fastest comic Negro ever.
Aunt May 20 says that's the problem. The majority are allowing the minority to make decisions because the majority wants to share and post, but not vote in local elections or attend school board meetings. Now, I will say that the Electoral College also plays a huge part in the minority versus the majority thing, right? That was a construct
That
of,
was definitely a construct.
Reconstruction in which the South was afraid of losing its leverage in in the voting because they know their policies are shit.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, and here on the show we do encourage people to stay involved on your local and
Stay
state
involved
levels
because the
because
local ones is very important.
especially
Very
at
important.
the ballot box because
Yeah.
these are the ones who most directly affect your life within your city,
Okay.
town, state.
This is something interesting. Nelson said, did Israel give money to us when the Twin Towers fell? Did they give us money? Were we given? Were we? And then young Aaron says, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump gets back in office. I've been saying that it's corrupt. It's a bunch of Caucasians or Caucasoids doing Caucasoid under the fucking
Oh,
darkness of night. They're gonna do that shit. Just like DeSantis passed a bill pertaining to abortion at 12 midnight while everybody was sleeping. So
if Trump is allowed back in office, I
he
promise
is
you,
gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a
it's
motherfucker.
gonna be the man in the high castle type shit. And I think it's on Amazon. If you never watched it, it's this whole flipped out reality of like, what if the Nazis and the Japanese actually won and split America up? And there was a Nazi America living under the Fuhrer. And
Yeah.
when I tell you them boys want to go back to that so bad.
Well, I mean,
So bad.
what do they always say? They want to make America great again. And I always when I hear these people, these fucking cucks say this shit, I say, when? What part was it great? And they always go, well, back then. No, man. Specify, you idiot bitches. Well, I mean, when you niggers didn't have rights. When you niggas didn't have rights. That's what they want to go
Yeah.
back to.
That's that's what it is. Jimmy twice says we shouldn't be giving money to nobody while there's homeless people in poverty. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. God damn. No, but you understand my point. I know Pedro's a smart, intelligent man with a nice cough.
I read a book once.
He's read a books or two. I'm saying it just seems like there's so much stuff going on here in America, but they can't find the money. But they can find the money when they need to, pertaining to wars. Yeah, we got the money. We got the money. We print money when we need money. Motherfuckers is lying, and you know what? And all their mothers are whores.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say too. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, man. So we see it. Iowa showed it. Nikki Haley is not even close in her own state of
she
South
didn't
Carolina.
even. Yeah, she deserved it.
She has some traction apparently in New Hampshire. But realistically,
it's a wrap.
If Data the robot cannot find a way to connect with Earthlings, then it's gonna be your boy. So and honestly, I'd rather deal with Trump at this point because he shits himself and is not putting sentences together well.
He wears a diaper.
Than Ron DeSantis, but
Mr. Stinky, and everybody said he smells. Everybody said he smells. That every time they're around him, like, God damn, what the fuck is that smell? It's Trump. But okay, and Carolina boss coming in hot. We got a lot of people coming in hot. Y'all coming in hot, and I see a lot of people on my IG coming in hot.
Yeah, man. Brad 84, Detroit Success. What up, though? I see both y'all.
Detroit
on the IG.
Lions. Their next two games are pretty easy. I think they're going.
Hey, man, hey, we'll get into it.
I'm going to say easy. I'm going to say that.
Carolina boss says if they remove Trump from the ballot, but he gets the majority of votes as a write-in, do they have to count it? I don't know. That's one of those like conundrum questions. I had thought about that. Was scared to say it out loud. Thanks for putting the energy out there, Carolina boss. Now you've created a whole other civil war.
Yeah.
But I would assume that if a man is disqualified from being on the ballot, that writing him in wouldn't
matter. Yeah. Okay,
and that would be like wasting their vote.
And
you can make a statement,
but Pedro, you can co-sign this, and you should, motherfucker. It's not us saying. It's not like me and Pedro and Carolina boss and some of the people in the feed and good music and Coca Loco 20. All these people in the feed. We're not the ones saying that he violated anything pertaining to the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment is saying it ain't us.
We're just reading the words off the page.
Yeah, we're reading the shit that the Constitution.
And then looking at the ad. You look at the video.
Yeah.
You look at the instructions. You look at the video. Exactly. You look at the instructions.
Y'all act like it's an opinion-based thing. Like, well, I don't like him. I don't want him on there. No, motherfucker. If you did an insurrection, if you if you consoled an insurrection, they're saying you can't fucking run for office. You're not trustworthy. And you stink.
We have a couple of states that have already decided that. Treehead says she's never going to New Hampshire again. Carolina boss, all caps. So, but maybe no cap. Says Trump campaigned in South Carolina yesterday on MLK Day. Turnout surprised me. He's got a cult. Oh, we know it's a cult for sure.
Yeah,
no, that's it. It's just, and we'll see how far they're willing to go.
They're willing to go. Jesus sent.
They're armed. They're dangerous. They're angry.
They were interviewing one of the ladies at the Iowa caucus, and in fact, I think I got a picture of this dirty bitch. Oh, there she is. Okay. They're interviewing her, and she said, "I just think Jesus is going to guide him through because Jesus sent him here, and I will do anything to keep him there." Anything. I wash my hands in the blood of Negroes. if I have to.
Oh.
Like, yo, man, they are fucking bonkers. And people got to say it. And by the way, they said, look at the rating between Biden and Trump. Okay, yo, Biden, I'm not saying Biden's the best. I'm not, but the motherfucker is not as bad as it's not even close. He's not even in the same universe as Trump.
I'm not even judging any of that yet. You know what I mean? Like he's just way out of bounds, man. The guy can't be it. He cannot be president again.
I'm telling you.
White T. Johnson says Rolling Stone wrote an article featuring DT's scariest quotes. They're out there.
Okay,
they're out there, man. But yeah,
we got trolls. We got trolls.
But I do think the thing is I do think there's like a base that's dwindling, like, or
No,
at least politically.
No,
which means they're probably at their bomb making class right now. But
stop it, Pedro.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying they're giving up. I'm just saying they might not even come out.
And this is the wild shit. Joseph Mortorello, I guess, whatever. But they can't prove he did anything leading a insurrection. Otherwise, he'd be in prison 1 month after he left office. Not true at all. Because the emolument clause, we know for a fact that he did that. He absolutely went against that, and they didn't put him in jail because the apprehension of, are we allowed to prosecute a sitting president? And they were all going back and forth and tiptoeing, and even Merrick Garland and all of these little bitch ass people. I don't know. Is that okay? Is that okay? Scared little bitches. I hope y'all all get herpes and in your mouth, and the sores are so big it close your mouth up and you starve to death. Yep.
Those are called hors d'oeuvres. Oh, listen, man. Treehead said Jesus is dead, bitch. And then I guess that's to the lady you saw in the video.
God damn, wait.
She did apologize. She said, I'm grumpy. It's all good, girl. We got you.
Wait, I gotta put that up there. What?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
This is definitely, the show's getting savager.
You know, it's more savagery. Miss Adverb, of course, she just goes by Miss now due to legal reasons and probably lack of child support payments. But she said, how is any of this a surprise? He was a reality show host who married a bunch of times and had a Playboy model for a wife. You saw it coming.
Yeah.
Apparently he has a micro penis. So I don't think anybody saw it coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just,
that's a dick joke.
And by the way, all you evangelicals can, y'all, you know what y'all can do? Y'all can suck a donkey's dick from behind. You are the worst ever. You say you're about Christian values and love and family, and this motherfucker fucked around on his wife, his second wife, with a porn star while she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And so, yet you still
with
down
a micro penis.
With a micro penis, a Cheeto, a half a Cheeto, and he did this shit.
Little hard Cheeto,
hard
a crispy one that be stuck in.
And this the wild shit about it. He's up for it right now in court. Let me say this again for you bitches. First off, you bitches. All right. Oh, bitch.
Well, you got people out here laughing at herpes.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
LOL. Well, I'm just saying, bitch.
It's not a laughing matter. It's for life.
Whatever. It's forever. Bitch ass busters. The bottom line is, you know what? He is going to lose another case pertaining to his sexual. You can't say sexual. It was sexual abuse.
Yeah, he was found liable for
sexual abuse
against, I think assault actually.
Assault, yeah. So the bottom line is
sexual assault actually is the word against E. Jean Carroll.
Yeah, E. Jean Carroll, and you evangelicals, you bitch ass evangelicals that talk about, oh, we just love everybody except for niggers. But they always
anybody darker than
anybody dark. Or anybody, and I'm light skinned, but they go, we know you're a nigger. We know it. We hear the way you talk. We see the way you walk. You got nigger in you. And I'm not even mixed. That's, you know what? All you people that think I'm mixed, I'm just a light-skinned niggas. We exist. Somebody back in the day watered down my fucking line, I guess, and that's it. So don't, if anybody say that shit, and all you people still saying all these light skinned motherfuckers, y'all still playing off of that old slave mentality shit. All y'all can cup my
That's how you end
balls.
up getting stabbed by light skinned
Yeah,
dudes, man. Because
yeah, light skinned dude.
they got a short
Yeah, I
little
don't know why
fuse,
y'all.
man.
Yeah, y'all need to stop with that bullshit.
Vaughn Roberts, Dolly Sinclair over on Instagram. I see y'all. You can always join us over on the YouTube. It's scrolling at the
Yeah,
bottom of the
check us and
screen.
subscribe to our YouTube. Wait, in fact, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. If you got to subscribe to the goddamn YouTube, very important. Because if you don't,
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Oh, y'all. Ben Yosef, Kiara TR. I see you. D Hines, what up, though?
why did you say it like?
Man, I was
Yeah,
trying to,
man.
you know, sometimes the Instagram names are hard. I was like, is it Chiara or Kiara? But I'm gonna say
It's
Kiara.
close.
Oh
You
no,
got
I know
close.
who that is. That's Kiara. I know her.
Yeah.
Sound lady. I see y'all, man. Listen, join us on the YouTube if you want to get in on these comments, but we're gonna keep it pushing, man.
And subscribe to the
Oh,
channel and follow at Black Pedro, follow at Comedian Shang on Instagram. If you're on my Instagram watching us right now, follow Black Pedro at Black Pedro. You'll see it. And then if you are
see it.
and on his page, if you following him, follow me today. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow you don't know if it's coming. You don't know if I'm gonna make it to your house. I get to your house in time. You don't know if you're gonna make it till tomorrow, at least with good, solid, not wet bread that's from the
Hey.
sweat of my balls.
Today's price is not yesterday's price. So
price.
do not wait until tomorrow.
You know what? Can I just say this, like, before we leave out of the Iowa, that little tiny bitch ass
No,
state.
please, because I also
Iowa,
need
look
time to pull
look
in
at
the video.
America. Look at America. Look at California. Look at New York. Look at the situation and the size of Iowa. Look how many people voted in Iowa. Over 100,000, whatever the fuck. And they might dictate what's going down in this fucking country. The Iowa caucuses can suck my caucuses.
All of them.
All my caucuses, you redneck motherfuckers. Oh, I hate y'all so much. Y'all make my ass itch. Okay, that was much. That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, sorry.
I would
sorry,
suggest the Charmin, the 2-ply.
Yeah, 2-ply works. Well, you know what
Yeah.
else works? You know what I'm gonna buy? I saw on Amazon. I'm gonna buy a bidet.
A bidet.
Yeah. I'm buying a bidet in the next couple days. I'm gonna just it shoots water into your ass, and then it just makes it feel like your ass is even clean. Because it's hard to make a super duper clean ass, but if you got a bidet, you got a more clean ass than the others.
AJ Fit in the building. He says Iowa stands went around. You know, like the
One lady was on the news crying, man. I'm like, quit crying. You know what I liked what Obama
Siri
said?
just chimed in all of a sudden, bro.
Damn. Oh shit. My series. Oh
About-
yeah. But let
Okay,
me ask you
keep going.
something. Let me ask you something. Remember when Obama said, don't boo, vote. That's how I feel about the bitch ass Democrats, little punk motherfuckers. Y'all the punk motherfuckers that if Pedro was getting jumped, there was only 2 dudes and it was only Pedro, and you was there too, you'd let those 2 dudes jump Pedro. Because you's a bitch. Democrats is bitches. Step up and start fighting these motherfuckers with both hands. What are you doing? Forget, you know what I'm saying? Just punch them in the fucking baby maker or something, because this whole my colleague on the other aisle, bitch, you ain't my colleague. You trying to make sure that black people can't even know their history. You ain't my fucking colleague. Jim Jordan or whatever the fuck his name. Go back in the gym and watch while your other people are touching your fucking athletes. You horrible hag of a human being. All of them are orcs, and your mothers are whores.
All of them are whores. Days of Joy Entertainment ENT says this is a distraction from what they are doing to all of us. Honestly, as broad and vague as that statement is, I actually agree with it. There's a lot going on. No, I mean, for real, there's just a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you look at real financial stats, like the 5 richest people in the world have doubled their net worth
Their net
over the
worth.
past like 4 or
And
5 years. So, you know,
and
there's obviously a lot of mechanisms happening. Again, democracy is under attack in a lot of places, most especially here, since we're supposed to be,
the
you know, the
leader
shining
and the
example,
shining
right?
example.
You know what I mean?
What is it? The shining hill, house on the hill, all kind of other little white phrases. And end of the day, what would Cat Williams think?
We are the emblem. But yeah, so you know, there's a lot going on, but we try to take a look at all of them and connect the dots as best we can. We're gonna keep this pushing, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Let's go, guys. Listen. This next one, really, this is one of those where it's like, I know, yeah, I know what's going on, but when they say it out loud, I'm like,
Motherfucker
Wow.
say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
all right. I'm not even going to introduce it, and I'm going to take the banner down just so you can see it, and then we'll talk about this little vid,
Yeah.
this clip
This
on the other side.
Yeah.
Kim Coleman, I see you. Let's
place
go.
out there. I don't want state prisoners, okay? They are a necessary evil to keep the doors open, that we keep a few or keep some out there. And that's the ones that you can work. That's the ones that can pick up trash, the work release programs. But guess what? Those are the ones that they're releasing. In addition to the bad ones, and I call these bad, in addition to them, they're releasing some good ones that we use every day to wash cars, to change the oil in our cars, to cook in the kitchen, to do all that where we save money. Well, they're going to let them out.
Well, they're gonna let them
And then
out.
where we going to get our slaves from?
Oh my God. Oh.
Bro, you know what? Literally, when you say that out loud,
Motherfucker say what? Yeah.
like,
Wow.
bro, what? Like, what? Okay, like we know, shout out to Ava DuVernay. She had the you know, the 13th, beautiful documentary. If you haven't seen it, I need you to slap yourself with the back of your own hand and then go find a way to watch it in the world on the interweb nets. But the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution did not actually abolish slavery. It only abolished it except as a form of punishment for a crime. And then when you look at how Black people are overly policed, overly prosecuted, and overly sentenced, and then you understand that, you know, a lot of these prison populations, you know, make uniforms and, like you said, cut grass and do mechanical work and all of
Well,
that.
they said license plates.
Yeah, Leslie Wolf. Yeah, that's the old adage, right? I see you out there, mama. Mwah. But you know, when you look at it, when you see it, and you look at the literature, the verbiage of the 13th Amendment, you understand that, oh, okay, they really just shifted slavery into this
To the
prison
right.
industrial what do they call it? Complex
Complex.
realm, you know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And then and now you have this sheriff, and by the way, this is a Louisiana sheriff.
Oh, you got a question real quick. Coco Loco 20 said, "What's the name of the documentary?"
It's called The 13th.
Yes.
And you know, I believe it's just the letters and the T. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, the
yeah. No,
numbers and the TH, not spelled out as a word. But
I
the
used to
13th.
know Ava DuVernay, and sometimes I have a little tainted thing there because she did some old slick shit to
Man,
me.
come on, man, don't burn
Yeah,
that
she
bridge.
did, man. Not on some, you know, interpersonal shit, and we didn't have sex and nothing like that. I mean, like on some
Okay.
business shit.
Okay,
But I
great.
mean, she's a good director, and I agree with you. But the bottom line is, for everybody in the
Brilliant.
feed, and I see you on the feed, the bottom line is, these motherfuckers are really trying to get it done. If you look at, I mean, they're trying to get it done now. So we could talk about it all you want, but at the end of the day, this cuck right here thinks he's right. And look at look at the big buck behind him. It's like, well, I mean, in fact, this guy behind me, I bet you he shucks a good hoe.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure on the inside he wants to Aquaman this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, no, I'm stunned at people being, I'm not surprised because a lot of these, God damn it, I want you niggers, I'm gonna barbecue your niggers ass, stay around. They want
They
us
would.
to be still slaves. I mean, you got to think about it. Lynching, and y'all can check it. They just basically got rid of that shit where it was legal. Not 10 years ago.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't 10 years ago. This sheriff, God damn it, I don't want this goddamn sheriff. Woo, I'm about to kill your ass.
I was explaining it to a coworker the other day that she, maybe 10, 15 years younger than me, but I was just like, I was born like 9 years after Martin Luther King was assassinated, like, you know what I mean?
And I'm old, so
Like,
I actually
that's not a long ass time.
I was hanging out with Martin Luther King.
I'm like, I'm a cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got that youth in me, but I'm like we were right on the cusp of that. Like, America has not come a whole long way from where it used to be. All right, but and apparently, it's apparent in statements like this, and we see it in law enforcement. We understand the
his
history.
name is okay for you people that live there. His name is Steve Prater.
Is that it? Okay,
Steve
good.
Prater.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, make sure that this motherfucker gets calls. If you're in that area, calls. Condemn this motherfucker. We are so soft peddling shit when people do fucked up shit and want certain shit to happen. We got to check these motherfuckers. We got to check them. And this cuck really needs to get to business. So if you live in the area, if you live in that area, Louisiana, if you black, you white, and you've been unjustly treated by the justice system, go at this motherfucker. What are you talking about? Don't let these people slide no more. Fuck them all. Hands.
Autumn, I'm sorry, not Autumn. Aunt May 20 says this is why they want Trump, because he gave them the freedom to speak how they really feel. Well, you know what? Speaking of speaking how you really feel, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's what we do here on this show. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
That being said, we are gonna push by it, but we know that this happens. We know that the quote unquote justice system is shaped around us in this different way. But it is interesting, and I think it is important to note, just for personal knowledge and, like Shang said, public knowledge, so that we can begin to really, really weed out people like this. And obviously, he was of a certain age, which means a certain era, and you from Louisiana, and you're sheriff down there. You're racist, and what did you us to say?
You're racist.
Yeah.
No, he's racist, and this is his mama.
And that was we got it on video.
Yeah,
so.
and his mama's a whore. Listen, I'm just saying.
That's my wife, cousin, lady friend, sister. I love her.
I can't stand. Listen, you know what it is? I seen Pedro. I actually stood there for a long time with Pedro, and he's arguing with this guy that's a Trump supporter. And I'm not kidding you.
It wasn't even an argument. It was a lesson in how to speak adult.
Wow. Wow.
It was like, you sound dumb.
But no, literally, the guy wouldn't stop. Pedro would basically back him in the corner with logic and rationale and reasoning. And then he would go, yeah, but we know you're arguing with a child. It's like, well, just because I want to.
I just feel like that's
how I feel. And that's how these Trump supporters are. They're not going by logic, rationale, or reasoning, anything that pertains to the reality of the fucking world. Of their world, of course. They're like, well, if we don't win, you can't win. What? They're just that bad. And I'm sick of y'all and the woo. I'm gonna talk about it later. Woo, see, I had to woo-saw myself before the shit went down. Yeah. The shit. See, my hand's going like this, but it's turning like this. And this is going.
This is just a warm up. Days of Joy ENT says you cannot win a war against people committed to actions of violence with one hand behind our backs. They are taking action. What is your action?
I agree.
So, I don't know if you have how long you've been following us, Days of Joy, but
for a bit.
But I don't know if you were there for my journey in sort of fall of 2020 or late summer.
It was 2020.
When I decided to go on a gun ownership journey, responsibly, legally.
He went a little crazy. I'm gonna keep keep it real. He got one gun, then he was like, "I like this," and then he got another gun, then he got a shotgun. Then
I just made sure I had all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Just want to be
just
fully,
in case.
that's all. But
Just in case.
and that doesn't mean I'm planning on doing anything. But
Why not? Why
what will
not?
not? Well, you know, action is not where we are.
You know what? You're
As
being
sane,
real
rational Black
responsible.
people, like what are we about to do? Go storm
Yes.
Nazis? I don't know. I don't even know
No,
where
you
they
know
all
what
are.
we do with
They're everywhere.
the no
But
fucking around crew did. They marched up there strapped to the teeth because you're allowed to carry those guns. And guess what? None of
and
the
they got the
clan,
leader. They got the leader like that. The
yes, they got
second
the
he
leader like
slipped
that,
up.
but
The second he slipped.
the clan didn't come outside and rock and roll with them because and they okay, maybe
And that's
we
all I'm
should,
saying. You know, it's like,
yo, man,
and
this is
so what I was saying, the days of joy is just like, you know, I've talked to this audience a lot about trying your best to be prepared for a situation that looks like that. As crazy as it sounds, as you know, wild as it may be to understand that, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, wow, this country could end up in another civil war. It's like, well, you have this group of people who've proven several times now that they are willing to be violent, don't give a damn about a fact or any truth, and therefore, you know, like, what do you do? And so at a certain point, when I saw this going down and building up, and this was pre-January 6th, right? Like I said, it was in 2020, but I saw what was happening, and I was just like, well, they can't be the only ones with guns.
yeah, like when I
Like that
wanted to get
just
a
can't
gun.
happen, or yeah, then I'm
Yeah, I'm
fucked.
not gonna be standing there with my dick in my hand and be like, "Hey man, let's just talk about it, bro." No, man, I'm telling you right now, I already got ninja stars, so I'm gonna take out a few of those. I don't know, those hurt. I'm telling you,
And for especially the zombie apocalypse,
yeah,
there's silent killers. And Days of Joy brings up a great, but they say the actions doesn't have to be literal violence. There are other
yeah, it does.
means of violence.
What are you talking about, Days of
I mean,
Joy?
I think that their interpretation is literal violence.
Literal violence.
So you know,
What?
I'm about matching energy. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly.
You want to chill? We could chill, bro.
Hey
Let's
man,
get another round.
we got guns too.
But
Okay,
if you
you got
want to act
guns?
stupid and
You
you
got
know I
guns.
can't
We got
avoid it,
guns.
then yeah, we
You want to bring your guns out? Okay, you little monkeys. You monkeys.
Treehead said, "Got to learn how to dominate the digital war." That's another layer.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you know what? A digital war don't make your nose bleed a lot.
I'm seeing more and more of these driverless cars in my neighborhood. Like, I'm just like really noticing. Like I said, I was seeing them, but I didn't realize they were driverless.
I
And now
realize.
I'm like really looking in. I'm like, wow, there's really nobody
Okay, but
driving
LG
this.
said, "Yep, Black Pedro, match their energy." The bottom line is, some people think I don't like the Democrats because I don't, but I don't like the Democrats. I loathe the Republicans. I loathe the MAGA. They're
Yeah.
not even a Republican anymore. They're their MAGA. They're their MAGA party. The reason the Democrats is you see this fuckery going on. You know the fuckery is going on, and if you notice, all of the younger people in Congress, when they're in the hearings, they're murking these motherfuckers. I don't fuck with y'all, and I don't talk to y'all behind closed doors because y'all lie. You see what's the sister's name? The young black, and she's
Jasmine Crockett.
she's because y'all lie, because you're a bunch of liars, and you know, and you got the nerve, the gall, the audacity to think as you got Marjorie Taylor, monkey mouth Green over there talking shit.
Put her photo up. That's prom night. That was prom.
Yeah, she just got her beard done. I'm telling you, wow, that is.
She had to defend her territory that night.
She
The tree
keeps
that
calling.
she lived in.
Yes, yeah.
It was a rough time.
But she did have a picture of Hunter Biden's dick while she was sitting up there.
Hey,
Because she's brought this out 5 times.
let's
She
go.
brings the picture out to, I guess, for shock value. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you were on an island, I'm gonna ask you and anybody in the feed, and Marjorie Taylor Greene was on the island. Now lean
Monkey
over a
Mouth
little bit,
Simpson.
Pedro. So they saw your picture. We let the picture there. would you eat, no matter how horny you were, would you do her?
If you mean do her, but like if you mean like bludgeon her head
No, no, I mean,
to harvest her meat so I can survive, like
sexual
yeah, I'd do
activity.
her like that. Like yeah, bro,
Sexual
she'd be
activity.
the first to get
Anybody
kicked
in
off
my
the island.
Instagram, would you sleep with, like, you're on an island, you got
Yeah,
no
no,
other?
but you're talking about like Survivor, and it's like, would you do her? Like, would you betray her and vote her
No,
off the
would you have
island?
sex with her?
Yeah.
Look at her.
No, no, I'm not. No, it's not like a second look thing. Like you only double take that to identify whether you need to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not
have to
like
fight?
a could I?
Do I
But
have
let
to
me see
fight
the
this?
ass. Like no,
Yeah,
you're good.
yeah. Do I have to fight this big bearded bitch? That's the first thing you think. Like, do I have to throw hands with this crustacean? Yeah.
Damani Jones says she looked like an old white NBA young boy. You know that's tough times, man. You know that's and that's again that was her prom
Yeah,
picture. So we were all awkward in high school.
that was a tough fuck right there. That'd be a
She
tough
was
fuck.
50 in high school.
I mean, I definitely would. I would do some. I would do something to her.
First of all, Miss Adver says he would do her, meaning me. Black Pedro would do her if she had nowhere to live.
That is
I'd
true.
kick her out the next day.
Yeah. By the way, for the people that are new to us in IG, Pedro sleeps with hobo hoes.
No, it was one time, and I kicked her out
That
as soon
still
as I
matters.
realized I had the whole part down. I'm down with that. I don't judge hoes, but the bow part, the like broke and outside, yeah, I think that's what that stands for. Hoes broke
I don't know.
outside.
But no, as we move on, I just wanted to see how many people, and you said that ain't even really the question. Ain't
That's
checking
not
out that.
actually what we talking about.
Yeah, that wasn't what we're talking about.
I need y'all to stay focused.
But
All right.
yeah, we're trying to stay focused.
We do got to keep it moving
Yeah,
too.
we got to keep
time-wise.
it moving. Yeah, because with time.
All right. Time and time again. And listen, if we shut off on Instagram because it only does an hour, sometimes we go over. That's why that's why the
Well, no, we're
YouTube
not
is
gonna
there.
go over.
You know, but sometimes we do though, because we're in that mood, and YouTube, that's why it's there for you. So it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/c/savageafworld. It's my turn. Y'all gonna learn. You know what I mean, Vern?
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Grit! Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's your boy Black Pedro with another pop-in to let you know what's poppin'. This is the hashtag, y'all. Listen, we got some seats left, a few, on this Lions bandwagon. If you want to get on,
my
baby,
God,
the train is in motion.
Here we go again with the fucking Lions.
The train's in motion, bitch. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Grit.
You and your Lions.
We do one pride was the other one, but this one is grit. That's the other one. They showed that on Sunday. The Lions broke a 9-game postseason losing streak, the longest in NFL history. They hosted and won a home playoff game for the first time since 1991. I was 14 in high school, my dude. But this Sunday, hosting the Los Angeles Rams, and listen, if you could talk about Vegas and their influence on games and whatever. I don't know how this shit adds up, the league and refs and all of that. But if you want to just talk about sports stories, let's talk about 3-4 years ago. The Lions and the Rams trade quarterbacks. Our quarterback at the time, Matthew Stafford, after a 12-year bid, I'm saying it was some rough times. He wanted to get out of Detroit, and we were like, "Thank you for your service, sir." And we got Jared Goff in return.
He comes there and wins.
Jared Goff had just taken the Rams to the Super Bowl, lost. They booted him, and Matthew Stafford comes in, wins the Super Bowl right away, and that was kind of like, congratulations, dog. You could have done that 1 year in Detroit.
But
so to have that same Matthew Stafford come with his Rams from Los Angeles, where I am right now. This plant is Angelino. To have him come back to that stadium and hope to have some kind of story.
Oh, here you go with
And they
this
come
shit.
back. That was bullshit, man. Beat that ass up. No, we didn't actually beat that ass up, but it was a close game.
Yeah, that's why you better
It
stop
went
it.
no, both
Stop it. Stop it.
quarterbacks played brilliantly.
Excellently.
Yeah, there were no mistakes. You know, it was like
Okay.
it was accuracy. It was like plays when you needed them on both sides. But to give obviously the edge went to the Detroit defense for holding the Rams to, I think, 3 field goals in the red zone when or maybe just 2 and pushing them out of field goal range in the third situation when you know the Rams could have scored a touchdown. So in a 1-point game where the Lions win 24-23, that ultimately Detroit's defense, which could be labeled the sort of a weak link in the chain that is the team, came up big when it needed to. And like honestly, all y'all can literally kiss my ass, suck my dick,
Wow.
bite my toe, nibble my nipple. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Go
I'm gonna
Lions.
say this. I'm gonna say this for Pedro. He unfortunately, with all his fucking words, has made the Lions seep into my fucking psyche, and I want them to win. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
So this
but-
week, this Sunday, noon Pacific Standard Time, which is a 3 p.m. game, I guess.
It's a
For
3
you
p.m.
guys.
game. It's 3 p.m.
So on the East Coast, that is. The Lions will be hosting their second playoff game.
So if they win the next 2,
the Tampa Bay
it's gonna be
Buccaneers,
yeah,
we
they're gonna
already
win.
beat them on the road
they're
in
gonna
Tampa
lose.
Bay earlier this year.
And then who else?
Listen, if they blitz heavy, it could be bad for Goff, but our run game is steep. It's hard to deal with.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. First, he was gonna win with the Wolverines and just went fucking bananas. But when I say I was watching the game at the Ice House, when I say that I have never seen so many grown men that were from LA cry when Detroit won and the Rams lost, it was a sad sight. I was just handing them napkins. Hey, wow, he really do got all these hats. But I want to say you know what? I got to admit, I am down for the Lions. I would like to see them win. It would be a nice thing to see them win. Okay, now you're just doing too much. Now
That's
you're
high
doing
school.
too much.
That's high school.
And you know what?
We got a cast technician on the Lions.
I know there's some
Donovan
people
Jones. What up, though?
There's people on the feed like that. Listen, what y'all need to do is root for your team if y'all are left, because a lot got bumped off this weekend. A lot got bumped off. In the wild card
Eagles
game.
gone.
Dead. That sounded like Shingles doesn't care. You know,
that shit was like Tampa doesn't care.
They fucked them over.
The Eagles.
But you know what? You're fucking us over if you don't subscribe to the goddamn channel.
Smitty gets fit as a Niners fan. Hey, I honestly, I hope we get to play y'all because I fucking hate the Packers.
I was so glad the Dallas Cowboys lost because it's America's team, not because it's a black quarterback.
Yes,
I was like, Dallas is talking all this shit. Hey, they eat a dick. Y'all will not be here.
Only good thing about Dallas was the fucking or the soap opera. That's it. Who shot JR?
Wow, you are.
That's all.
Yeah.
Evelyn Gatlin's a Bears fan, and she says go Lions. So thank y'all. Listen, you know, this is a dream season. It's been a dream year sports-wise so far. If you don't count basketball and just strictly football-wise. So go Lions, go Detroit versus everybody. I mean, let's go.
All
right, man. Savage Air, fuck your feelings, facts matter.
Mine is so
Shane,
short.
Get us up out of here.
Yo,
bro.
mine is so short, but I need y'all to do this before I jump into that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I already told you that. I'm gonna tell y'all again one more time. Boom. Also, follow us on the IG,
the Graham Bam
at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, and on Threads, same thing. Same shit, different day. Make sure you do that. Also, give us a thumbs up because the thumbs up help us with the algorithm. Okay, now I said that to you. Mine is so short and quick. It's because how I feel about these goddamn cool. Coon is playing a song. That's not really his song.
Look at the coons.
Look at the coon.
Always
Here comes the
cooning
coon.
for you.
All right, now we know that there's a very good chance, even with Trump winning the Iowa caucus of the white, where the White Walkers live. Yeah, and I'm just hoping that they just. I made this, by the way.
Sinkholes of
I
stupidity.
thought, yeah, it's such a beautiful sight. I hope that they crash and burn. And what makes me even happier is when I see Negroes or these slap happy coontastic people
So-called Negro.
constantly bigging up like ET head here. Looks like it's this ET head, little boy face. Yeah, little boy face. Oh my God, you look like a.
She looks like Ben Vereen's middle school picture or something.
This bitch look like a puppet. You are.
Bluppets.
I don't care what y'all think I'm being mean. Candace Owens can eat a bag of fucking Krispies. And I mean crispy dicks. Yo,
overly
she's
funny.
always, even when there's something wrong with the white community, never speaks on it, but only speaks on the negativity of the black community. And a lot of these coon-tastic, coon-ass people like her, Muppet face, knows it. Knows
she
that
looks like Seven Durant. She's just like she looked
we're
like
going to hell for this. If you know what, if there was a hell. That was called Atheist Talk.
Our new podcast.
Yeah, next on Atheist Talk. God ain't real.
And at midnight.
Just say God ain't real. Good night.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is a lot of these black people that are out there like, I vote for Trump, man, that's because he's strong. And I'm like, well, he does. Yeah, or the ones that in Georgia that said he got a mugshot. He's just like us. You low bar having bitch ass Negroes. What the fuck is wrong with you? The bottom line is this is a sexual predator ass dude that has shown that he is not about any kind of moral center. Coontastic Candace Owen, or Coondace Owen here, she keeps speaking up on his behalf and not saying what he really did bad. You skate over all of that. You want to talk about all the bad that the R. Kellys of the world and the Bill Cosby's of the world. Granted, I'm not saying they get a pass, but neither should the Snow Walkers. The Snow Walkers shouldn't get a pass. And you Muppet face bitch, last 2 times I watched her online, she's still Willie Tyler.
Miss Willie Tyler, that's who she looks like.
She definitely is she's a ventriloquist dummy. The bottom line is I know she's getting the bag for it, but bottom line is all you coontastic people out there playing your coon song, the coons is coming, the coons is coming. I've seen the blacks for Trump and the other ones that say I like Trump because of his negative attributes. Stop that bullshit and call him out for the shit he really did bad. And all you black right-wing people that are pushing that narrative, I just want to, push you down some steps. I really do.
Let gravity do what it do.
Yeah. Candace Owens, talk about the negativity that there's tons of negativity that the Caucasian community does. But you don't talk about it, but you talk about all the negativity and the bad shit that black people do. And that's not the full percentage of black people. Most black people aren't criminals. Most black people aren't in a gang. It's a very small percentage. But there's a large percentage of America, which we just learned through Iowa and the way they've been reacting, that are absolutely racist cucks. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. We're out. And that's how I feel about it. And I wish a motherfucker would say something.
Well, Days of Joy, as we get out of here, says Biden is helping to commit genocide. So what's good? And we have spoken on them.
We already spoke on that.
We know. But there are many plates spinning. And most specifically, we today and a lot of our topics, we were talking about domestic issues. This does tie into domestic issues. I assume you mean the Israel-Hamas.
Yeah, the fact that you brought that up.
Conflict,
yeah.
But yeah.
You know what? Yes, Biden is definitely a suspect when it do that. But the bottom line is, out of the two, It's not even close. And by the way, this is for all you people in Dallas. I got a bag of Doritos for you, and this is the flavor.
Nacho year. Yeah, them boys. All right, man. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Let's get the hell up out of here, Shane. We'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I
3
won't be
p.m.
back
Oh, you
tomorrow.
won't. Okay.
No, I won't be
Well,
back
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna give y'all some Dro Solo.
Yeah, Dro Solo is always.
I pledge. Unless something happens more important.
It's still a delicious. It's still a delicious
We
meal.
get it in.
All right. Also, check it out. This Saturday, I will be doing a hood ass version of the show, but I heard it's a hood ass audience that I'm working. I'll be at the California Room at the Ice House this Saturday at 7:30. I'll be on the show, but trust and believe, after I do my set, I will be dipping the fuck out of there. No, I heard that this audience, the dude that booked me on it, they said they're kind of rowdy. So I feel like doing it. So if you get
nothing you can't handle, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna have to. I may be at the Ice House in Pasadena this Saturday. If you get a chance, come out to the show. Also, if you're in Indianapolis, I'll be in Avon, Indiana. I got it.
Avon, Indiana?
Yes, I'll be at the Red Curb. It's such a horrible club. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been there. The Red Curb Comedy Club, I'll be there on February 2nd. And then February 3rd, I'll be at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club for 2 shows on February 3rd. And y'all need to come out to any of those shows. I will be promoting it beforehand. And hopefully y'all come out. And then I'll be at Sundays on that Sunday.
Let's go. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, in between time, stay black if you are black. Solid thing to do.
Not this person.
I don't think she even understands the
I just
concept.
Someday I'll be a little boy.
Do not be black if you are not black, is what I would tell her. Just keep doing your cooney crack.
Yeah.
And keep your finger out your nose. Especially them long alien fingers she probably has. Where it's like, ouch.
We're so wrong for that. And at the same time, so right. We'll see you in a minute. Later.